They said Gucci Mane isn't really Gucci Mane. That's Hobson. They gave him plastic surgery to become Gucci Mane. And now they saying Damar Hamlin isn't Damar Hamlin. And if you ever watched the TV show The Boys, you know about Noir. You know how Noir died, but they had somebody else come back to play him. That's crazy.
Looks like those wild rumors about Gucci Mane being cloned might have had some truth behind them after all. Kanye West just jumped in with some shocking claims, saying the real Gucci actually died years ago while locked up. And what we're seeing now is a clone being managed by his wife, Keisha. That's insane. According to Ye, she's not just his wife. She's his handler, getting paid to keep the fake Gucci under control and make sure he stays quiet. It would explain why she's always running his social media, keeping him on a short leash, and why his whole vibe changed overnight. Even his ex, M. Breezy, and Nicki Minaj supposedly tried to warn people years ago, but everyone laughed it off like they were losing it. Now that Kanye's confirming pieces of the same story, fans are wondering if we all missed the biggest industry secret of the decade.
Cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci, y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga parading around out here, that ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him. I don't know what the fuck, honestly. Like, last time I seen Gucci was at Patchwork Studio in 2010. Cold Blooded was there. Was Mojo there? Yeah, I think Mojo, Cold Blooded. Like, this the last time I saw Gucci in the flesh.
The whole Gucci clone theory started back in 2013 after that legendary Twitter meltdown when Gucci went off on literally everyone. He wasn't just ranting, he was exposing names. He called out Nicki Minaj, Yo Gotti, T.I., Angela Yee, Waka Flocka, French Montana, Tyga, Birdman, and even Black China. Nobody was safe that night. He even kicked Waka out of Brick Squad, claiming he was being disloyal. Gucci went completely off the rails that night. He even claimed he ran a train on Nicki Minaj and Angela Yee and threw shots at Yo Gotti, saying he was fake and trying to copy his whole style. It was chaos online. The list of people he dissed just kept growing and the energy was wild. Not long after that meltdown, everything came crashing down. Gucci got arrested, and that's when the clone rumors first started heating up. According to reports, he was in Atlanta acting out in traffic, threatening random people, and moving crazy. Witnesses said he was talking wild, pacing around, and when the cops pulled up, Gucci actually charged at them. They managed to detain him, but once they searched him, boom, they found a firearm and some serious substances. That's when fans started whispering that something didn't feel right, like he was spiraling fast before disappearing completely.
Yeah, free Gucci. You thinking? What I'm thinking? Man, something ain't right. Gucci, is you in there? Hello? It's so blank twice.
And this wasn't even his first time getting into trouble. Just before that, he was arrested for smacking a man in the head with a champagne bottle inside a packed Atlanta nightclub. Pure madness. So by the time he stood in front of that judge, everyone knew the court wasn't gonna go easy. He was labeled a repeat offender, someone who needed real time behind bars to straighten up. The judge hit him with 3 years and 3 months, but he only ended up doing about 2 years thanks to good behavior credits.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around when around Illmind 5 when that came out. Because the song was so big, and they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family. And it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah.
But here's where things get eerie. It was during that prison stretch that Gucci supposedly got his life together. At least that's what they told us. But whether it's the full truth or not, that's where the story starts to twist. While Gucci was locked up, the media painted this whole picture of redemption, saying he turned his life around and finally faced his demons. He even dropped a statement from behind bars admitting that all his wild behavior came from being hooked on lean. In his own words, Gucci said, "I woke up one day in a hospital bed, embarrassed and ashamed of everything I'd done. I want to apologize to my family, my friends, the whole industry, and especially my fans. I've been drinking lean for over 10 years, and I can't lie. It's destroyed me. I want to be the first rapper to say it. I'm addicted, and this stuff is no joke." I can barely remember the things I've said or done, but I'm taking full responsibility. I'm still incarcerated, but I'm headed to rehab because I need help. Please keep me in your prayers. It sounded raw, honest, and real, like Gucci was truly trying to rebuild himself. But when he finally walked out of that prison, something was off. The new Gucci looked slimmer, moved differently, and even talked like a whole new man. When Gucci came home, he looked nothing like the man who went in. Lean, clear-eyed, hitting the gym, and speaking calm like a preacher. Fans were stunned. That's when the clone whispers exploded online. People swore the real Gucci had never made it out, that he'd been unlived inside and replaced by a look-alike clone sent out by the government to keep the truth buried. And things got even weirder once he married Kanye. Right after tying the knot, she basically took full control of his world. She runs his social media, manages his money, and reportedly even oversees his medical routines. Folks online started calling her his handler, saying she keeps Gucci under wraps and dosed up so he doesn't snap out of whatever's going on. The drama hit another level when Nicki Minaj went off on Kanye after Kanye mentioned her in a Breakfast Club interview. Nicki's words only fanned the fire. She claimed Kanye has been obsessed with her spotlight for years, saying, "Gucci's wife been trying to be me for years. She's only there to keep him sedated and spend his money." That statement had everyone online losing it, convinced Nicki just confirmed what the streets had been saying all along. But these rumors didn't start with Nicki. They'd been floating for years. Just last year, Gucci's ex, M. Breezy, came forward with her own shocking story, claiming she saw him after prison and instantly knew something was off. She said the man standing in front of her wasn't the same Gucci she knew before he went in. His energy, his eyes, his whole presence felt different. But honestly, I can believe it. Because right when everyone thought this story couldn't get any wilder, Kanye West jumped in and added more fire to the flames. He started hinting that Gucci was absolutely cloned. And coming from him, that hit different. Kanye's known for saying some wild things, but this time the timing made people listen. He didn't sound like he was trolling. He sounded like a man speaking from experience. Let's not forget, for a while, Kanye himself was rumored to be cloned too. Remember when he disappeared for months and came back acting strange, moving robotic, and saying the industry tried to reprogram him? People believe they couldn't fully clone Ye, but they definitely tried. And that's why he supposedly knows firsthand that Gucci's not the real one. And here's where it gets even crazier. Rapper Hopsin once went on Instagram Live and dropped a bombshell. He said industry elites forced him to play Gucci's clone, that he was literally told to pose as Gucci, or else his family would be harmed. Back then, people laughed it off and thought Hopsin was just trolling. But now, with everything Kanye's been saying and all the weird inconsistencies in Gucci's rebrand since his release, it's starting to look like Hopsin might have been telling the truth all along. The pieces are lining up too perfectly to ignore. Fans online have been analyzing every little detail, and the theories keep getting wilder. One person wrote, "We don't even see his eyes anymore. He used to have this warm brown color in his eyes. Now he's always wearing shades." Another added, "That's not him. We all know it. It's giving real suspicious energy. Something's definitely off. The aura, the tone, even the way he moves just feels manufactured. And if he's not actually cloned, then people are convinced he's on some heavy meds or something deeper went down behind those prison walls. Either way, this story won't die, and every new sighting of Gucci just fuels it even more. So now I gotta ask, what do you think? Did Kanye just expose something the industry's been hiding? Was Gucci Mane really taken out and replaced? Or is the internet just reaching again? Drop your thoughts down below. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll catch you in the next one.